Angel Monday, welcome. I'm Rachel Skoltalk, Angel Medium, and I'm here to give you an angel reading for the week ahead. So I do this every Monday. I've been doing it every Monday for at least 10 years. And this week we're using the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. Now, as an angel medium, my job is to teach you how to communicate with the angels so that you can find your own guidance. You know, I'm an angel channel, an angelic channel, and I can bring through guidance. Of course, I do readings, and I love doing that for you. But I think it's even more powerful to teach you how to do it for yourself, because when you open up those lines of communication with the angels, you get a clear realization that there's been guidance for you all along, and it's very detailed, very personal, very insightful. And when you follow that guidance, your life just opens up. Your life purpose opens up in front of you. The things that you've been asking for a long time arrive. Or at least the angels show you how to, step by step, get to them, or how to manifest them. And you also discover how to transform yourself and let go of all of those heavy, challenging energies that you've been carrying around for a long time, because it has been a difficult time, right? There have been tough times in your life. And so the angels will show you how to release those energetic and emotional blocks that have basically been keeping you blindfolded and keeping you sort of in a small box, not realizing the immensity of your gifts and not realizing how much there is available to you. And it's all about connecting with your angels, opening up your angel channels, and learning the tools to, not just cards, there's plenty of tools that I teach about, tools to be able to translate those communications, to receive, to become a vessel or a channel yourself. And you don't have to be particularly gifted. You don't have to be the seventh daughter of a seventh daughter, or have been born to a gypsy family, or be particularly intuitively psychic yourself, because everyone has an innate intuition inside of them, and everyone can connect with angels. Everyone can receive their messages, and we all do it in our own personal way, because we've got our own strengths and our own. We're like snowflakes. We've all come here in a different way with different intuitive gifts, and that's what I teach you, how to open those gifts and open that channel between you and the angels. So that's what this week is all about. And I want you to, if you're really interested in this, and this is something you are looking for your purpose, or you want to know the next steps on your path, your divine path, then I'm running an event tomorrow, and it is a free event. You can sign up for it. It's an online workshop with me, learning how to connect with the angels, how to receive messages, some tips about oracle cards, how to know the difference between your ego, fear mind, and your imagination when your mind makes things up, and your true guidance when your imagination is actually helping you intuitively, how to discern those things, how to unblock yourself, and how to get more signs and messages. So if you'd like to sign up for that, I am going to drop the link in the comments. She says, I'm not lying to you, I just didn't copy paste it properly. Here you go. And you can grab that and go and sign up for free. You just need to put your email address in. Okay, so that's now in the comments if you want to, and if you're watching this later, you'll be able to find it as well. All right, so this session today is all about the guidance for the week ahead, and I'm going to be bringing you through some messages. And I'm also going to start by connecting you with the angels and the archangels in a very simple way, so that you're even more receptive to the messages that are coming through. Because, you know, they're not just working with me, they're working with you as well. And when you're open, you will hear the message in a different way. You will receive what you are supposed to receive, even though this is a healing for thousands, a reading for thousands of people. A reading is a healing, or it should be. You will receive it in your own way, it will resonate with you on some level because you are open. And that's why it's so important to do this. And I do this in all of my classes. So take a moment. If you can do it later if you're busy. Take a moment to sit with your feet, if you possibly can, flat on the ground. If you're sitting on the earth, or on the floor, you can do cross-legged like lotus position. And take a deep breath. Make your spine as tall and straight as possible. If you want to close your eyes, you can. And I want you to imagine a beautiful beam of light coming down and surrounding your body from head to toe. And this is the golden light of the divine. And this is immensely protective. It is immensely healing, and it contains the energy that uplifts you and releases those defenses and fears that we have that create a wall around us when it comes to intuition and angels. So just breathe that in, visualizing that light around you. And for you, it might turn into a different color because that's what you need right now, according to the angels. Beautiful. And now I just want you to take your attention to the top of your head. And at the top of your head, there is an energy center called the crown chakra. And the crown chakra is very important to your intuitive channels. So I want you to imagine that it is like a flower and you're going to open its petals, because as soon as that light comes to you, it's safe to open. So I want you to imagine a flower opening on the top of your head, basically. And it is my intention to receive the messages and guidance from the angels through my intuition according to divine will today. I want to speak to angels and divine beings, or my guides, that come directly from the source light. And I am ready and open to receive my guidance. I want to know the next steps on my path. I want to know how to overcome challenges. I want to release my blocks. Thank you, angels, for helping me. And as you breathe, I'm just going to invoke Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for being with us and protecting the energy of everyone watching. And thank you for working through me and with all of the angels to bring about a beautiful reading that is healing and insightful for everyone concerned today. And so it is. Amen. There you go. It doesn't have to take long. All right, so I'm using Angel Wisdom Tarot, which are a Radleigh Valentine deck. And these are the ones, along with these ones, that I'm using tomorrow night at the free masterclass, if you're wondering. But you can bring any deck of cards along that you have. Don't worry about it. You know, and if you don't have any, don't worry either. It's only a part of the workshop. All right, Archangel Michael, what messages do you have for us this week for the highest good? And Archangel Michael's already showing me that he's brought in another archangel, and this is Archangel Ariel. And Archangel Ariel makes a good helper for Archangel Michael, because they're both very strong, courage, protective. They bring a strong energy of clearing the crap in your life. You know, they just can free you from that. And they can also protect you and give you the courage to walk away from that which doesn't serve you, to stand up for yourself, to change your life. You know, sometimes when we have to make big changes, it's us holding ourselves back because we're afraid. So that's where Ariel and Michael work very well together. And she, of course, brings the female energy, the feminine energy of the divine, and he brings the masculine. But angels don't have a gender. They don't have an agenda, and they don't have a gender. They are non-physical beings. They sometimes express through a certain energy because that's what is needed at that time. Okay. So Ariel and Michael, what message do you have for us? More tingly on the top of my head. Okay. Whew. Amazing. All right. Okay. I'm pulling 4 cards, but I'm actually going to pull an extra one here. Right. So have you noticed that the energy has been quite crazy and wild? It's been really full on. And as we broke into the new year, there was this gorgeous sort of energy of light, and they were showing us that it's like a sun coming up on the horizon. You know, it's like There are waves of beautiful new energy coming in. There's a lot more angels coming in than we usually have present with us. And they're letting us know that we go through this last push and we're on the other side of a lot of tough energy. If you didn't see last week's full New Year reading, go and have a look at that. Now, what I noticed this week, that between the waves of light, we're being protected, as there's also quite strong waves of, I wouldn't say chaos, but it's strong energy that's coming in. But this is the last push, you know, and we're being protected through it. So I noticed it on a physical level because we've had massive king tides here in Australia, and, you know, massive waves coming up over the land, and also high winds. And, you know, we're seeing it in other areas too. There's some big stuff happening. So, but the angels are telling you that you're being protected. You're definitely being protected. And to connect in with them every day, ground yourself and declare yourself centered in peace, no matter what is going on the external of your life. All right, so we saw this character come up last week, and this is in the present situation position. This is where we are right now. And if you remember where it came last week, I think it was the guidance. This is talking about challenges, but they're exciting challenges. So remember, the external world, whatever triggers us outside, is a mirror to what is going on for us inside. So we can always look for a situation in our lives that is mirrored. So if there are fears coming up, if there are challenges coming up for you, the angels are saying, it's okay. Focus within and look at pushing through and clearing out those challenges that are happening for you personally on the inside. There is a moment here, which we've been saying this for the last 2 weeks, and, you know, the energy doesn't change that drastically from week to week, but we do get different guidance, that there are situations that you need to get clear about. There are things that you need to be able to see. You need to be able to be completely honest with yourself. And sometimes that's difficult because we don't want to admit sometimes it's time to go, or it's time to go on a diet, or it's time, you know, to make some personal changes. It can be really hard to see those things because we're in it. We can't see the perspective that our angels can see. So this page of air is here. Look at the butterflies, signifying transformation, metamorphosis, and also support from Archangel Michael. We've got the sword, and we've got that electric blue energy of those butterflies, which are his aura colors: electric blue, purple, and gold. So this is a time for you to be not cautious. You're asked to move forward, but you're asked to check everything and make sure that you're being fully honest with yourself about everything. It might be that you get some honesty from someone else that is hard to take, but if you're honest with yourself, there might be things that you can take from it. This is the block position. Now, last time this was in a different position too. And I've used these cards several times. I did readings all week last week, so the cards are well shuffled. So this one is another, look at this beautiful energy. This is an earth card, and it is the ace. And we can see the person is about to embark on a new journey. So this can be study, it can be a new career. It's something that is off in the distance, and the angels are saying to you that you have to give yourself permission to dream. And if you can, walk towards it, take a step, do a little bit of research, buy a book, do something that brings that dream closer into your reality. This is something a lot of people don't understand, that we need to, our physical action makes a huge difference. It really helps the universe to help us. It helps the angels to help us. And when you take a step towards something, whether it's buying a book on the subject, whether it is going to have a look around houses that you might like to buy in the future, whatever that might be, you are bringing it into reality much more quickly. You're showing faith. You're letting the universe know that you're trusting that something good is going to happen. Now, the angel of this card is Archangel Azrael, who is the angel of letting go, grieving, releasing things that hurt. You know, it could be that you're grieving for a change, like something that has changed that you think isn't going to come back. It might be the loss of a loved one. But this is a very hopeful card too. It's saying you can keep going no matter what. You can also expect gifts, abundance with this card as well. So that one is in the block position. So what is it that how is it you're holding yourself back when it comes to those kind of things? A new career, a new study, making that change. It feels like you're hesitating on the pathway. All right, we had two guidance cards which complement each other perfectly. This one is the Four of Air. Do you remember what they said last week? That this year is about getting back on your spiritual path, doing the work. You know, a little bit of meditation every day makes a lot of difference. Calling on your angels for help instead of trying to struggle on your own makes a lot of difference. It's like it's time to pull your perspective back from all of the external things. You know, it's very fascinating. I mean, I can spend hours on my phone if I let myself, but I'm getting better at just putting it down instead of going, oh, one more, or turning off Netflix or whatever it is. All of those things pull your energy and attention into the physical world and into what is known as reality. But of course, when we're viewing the physical world through social media, through television, and all those other portals, we're not always just seeing reality. We're seeing reality through another person's perspective. Now, that doesn't matter. You get to decide. You discern when your intuition is turned up what is for you and what isn't, right? That's what your intuition is for. But the point is that you're externally focused. You're not focused in what your spirit is telling you, what your angels are talking to you about, that strong connection. So this is what your guidance is about. It's about you will see through illusions much more easily when your third eye is open and you're intuitively connected. And let me tell you, intuition isn't fear. It isn't making up big stories about what's going on in the world. It isn't looking for, problems or suspicion. If your intuition and your angels are trying to warn you about something, they will tell you very clearly, and they'll tell you how to avoid it. You won't need a big narrative about it. It will just be, this is how it is, and this is what you got to do to get around it. So pull your attention back within where it is peaceful. I like to imagine have you ever seen the ocean or a river or a lake when it's completely still? Like there's not a breeze, there's not a ripple. And if you did see a ripple, you would spot it a mile off. That's what I like to imagine when meditating. It's just a completely still lake. And this is going to help you drop your defenses, and that's going to help the angels come in and bring guidance and help lift out those energies that are keeping you stuck. So allow yourself more time before pushing forward on anything. Get clear on your intuition, because then you can be honest with yourself. This is Raziel, who's the angel of spiritual understanding. Also helps us with our past lives and understanding who we are on a soul level, not just in this lifetime. And it comes out with the moon, which is Archangel Haniel. I mean, these two angels together, amazing. And the moon is about illusions and being able to see past them. Again, sitting down with Archangel Haniel and Archangel Raziel and asking for their guidance is a powerful thing to do. This is all about peace. Come back to center. Come back to peace. I love it. So letting go of fear and worry, has worry been swaying you too much? And I love this card. This is a fresh new card. I love that we got some from last week and then we've got a fresh one. This is Archangel Jophiel, my favorite card. It's the star, and this is about having faith, believing in yourself and believing that the universe is looking after you, that the angels have only your best in mind. I love the affirmation, only good can come of this. I look forward to the blessings that are on the other side of this, whatever this challenge is, whatever this block is. All is well in my world. So this is about having faith that the future is bright. And this is so important for you. You need to remember this. Keep coming back to ask the angels, remind me that my future is bright. Remind me that even though I can see multiple paths that look like they're full of obstacles or scattered with fear, you know, as per whatever people are, you know, talking about. But what's the real truth? The truth is the one that we choose, right? We choose the path that we want to walk on by our thoughts, by our actions, by our words. So Jophiel helps us to choose the words, actions, and thoughts that bless us rather than hold us back. So there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's some really good things coming. So I think there's always a temptation at the beginning of the year. I don't know about you, I'm a bit like this. When I finally get over my malaise after a holiday, right, of going, oh God, I've got to get back into it, you know, that same pace, is I want everything now. I want everything to happen. It's not happening quickly enough, right? And I think here the angels are saying it's okay. Be peaceful. The path is already drawn for you. As long as you choose the path of love, you've just got to get peaceful and all will be well. All will be well. So happy that you're all here. Thank you. Hi, Erica. Hi, Dee. Hi, Joanne and Rochelle. Thanks for being here. So does anyone have any questions? Hi, Joe and Teresa, Linda. Hi, good morning. And Carol, good morning. I know there's others here because I can see, but so if you want to come, I wanted to say, if you wanted to come to the Angel Guidance Masterclass, I know many of you are, you're light workers, you're sensitive, you're an empath, so you don't like to be in the limelight so much. And I want to let you know that at Zoom workshops, at my Zoom Live, you can come along and look. You don't have to open your camera and be on screen. No one need know you're there except you. And your microphones are automatically muted. And I won't be, you know, I'll ask you to pose questions in the little typing in the chat box. You won't be on microphone. So if there's anyone that's thinking about coming but afraid of being seen on camera, you can keep your camera off for the whole thing. It's not a problem at all. I know what it's like. Sometimes you think, oh my gosh. So that's the reading for this week, the 10th till the 17th of January. The angels are showing me that those big waves that have been coming in of energy that seem big and scary are starting to lessen very slowly. And the more you tune in to the spiritual realm, the angels, the less those waves of energy are going to knock you around. I know we're coming into another Mercury retrograde, and that is nothing to fear either. It's a good time to do the work that we've been asked to do in these cards, you know, to check our spelling, to check that we're what we're signing up for, to really think about what you want from the year. You don't have to decide it all now, right? You can decide it a bit at a time, and you can consult with your angels for guidance. Like, what's best to focus on? What are my options? What are my blocks? Which of these paths is best for me? What's going to bring about what I really desire in the fastest and most peaceful way? And the angels will help you with all of that. And I'm here to help you too. So come along to the Angel Guidance Workshop tomorrow. If you want to book a private reading with me, you still can do that. I still take a limited number of private readings every month. So you can go up and sign up for one of those. And I'm just going to check the questions. Erica, I love this reading so much. I've been much more peaceful this year and heart-centered. Yes, that's beautiful. Being honest, meditation, connecting with the angels. Yeah, they're giving us the keys, aren't they, Erica? They're like, I always think what I love about angels is that they don't give you airy-fairy. They give you the actual thing you need to do to get where you want to go. And where we want to go is that star card, the believing in ourselves, the happy future, the going with the flow, you know, dreams coming true. That's what it says on the card, dream come true. That's where we want to go. And they give you the actual steps and they make you aware of how you're blocking yourself. I love that. It's so practical. It's not just spiritual. Debbie. Hi, Debbie. So light is good. I just don't see it in the future. I think, Debbie, a lot of people are feeling that way, and I feel for you. But what I hold on to, and have held on to for the last 20 years of doing this work, is that the angels are always giving me a vision. And we've got to remember that our thoughts, beliefs, actions, fears, experiences, our relationships even, all contribute to what future we're creating. So if we focus on this is the way it is and this is the way it's going to be, and we believe that, we start to create it, even if it's just for ourselves and our own personal bubble that we're in. But if we start to lift up and go, okay, there is hope. And it really does depend on what you focus on. And even if I can't see hope, I'm going to contribute to a better future by making affirmations, through prayer, by knowing, visualizing what it is that I want. That makes a big difference. You know, I spent a period last year feeling very sad and down and limited and stuck, and I got myself out of it. But it was because I was surrounding myself and there was stuff going on around me that wasn't uplifting, and I had to remove myself from certain people, certain portals and also, you know, make some personal shifts myself so that I could get out of that energy, because it is a bit like you know, when all the water goes down the plug hole of the bath and you start to feel like it's sucking you down with it, and fear is an illusion. So you don't have to see it to believe it, you just have to believe it to see it. Sheena, thank you for your weekly readings. I'm glad I got to listen. Yeah, I'm glad too. Oh no, yeah. Tested positive for COVID, feeling good. That's good. And giving you time to get stuff done, right? And that's the thing. There's always a light in every challenge. There's always something, a silver lining. And you know, you'll have the antibodies afterwards, and you will keep working with Archangel Raphael for your healing, because that's important. You know, with any of this, like, you know, there is a virus and it is going around, and it's a bit scary because we've had 2 years of build up for it in Australia, but at the same time, we don't have to go into fear about it. We can work with our angels to help us on a physical level, and you know, sorry, not sorry if you don't believe there's a virus. I'm not into that. I have been holding back on a project that I'd like to go ahead with. This reading gave me the boost I needed to go ahead. Well done, Fatima. Yes, so the angels are really helping you with that, because it's part of your divine life purpose, isn't it? And confidence is such a thing. It is so easy to lose confidence in yourself, in your projects, in life, in people. And again, you know, I've always understood the impact of people's energy on us. But I don't think until the last few years I really understood how much a negative influence in your life can really bring you down. You know, just by not going out of their way not to lift you up. It's as simple as that. That can really, you know, suck your confidence. So we have to work with our angels to boost confidence, and Ariel and Michael are amazing confidence boosters. And in the end, we've got this one life in this body, and why not just go for it? Why not go for it, right? The bigger the fear, the bigger the purpose. Go for it. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And look, there is a replay for the guide for the workshop, but I am giving away some gifts and prizes at the live. So come to the live if you can. I know it's so easy to just sign up for something and say, oh, I'll go, but then not go, and then and then you don't watch the replay because you're too busy. So if you can make it to even half the live, come along. You can come and go as you please. It won't disturb the audience. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to leave it there. Angel blessings. I love everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday, for the Angel Guidance Masterclass, and next Monday for Angel Monday Live. Thank you.